Good afternoon, Crazy for Coconut subscribers. Today is Tuesday, June 13th. It's been a couple of days since I posted. I just needed to take some time to myself, integrate and process the energy that I'm sure all of us have experienced this past weekend. It does feel like for me, like, wow, I'm in a whole new world. And I also have my Neptune at 27 in Scorpio conjunct my North Node. So definitely feeling in Pisces. So I feel like it's a whole new world, but I'm actually just like really excited for it. Like I'm calm about it, even though the energy has been intense, has been transformational. There's just like an ease of just knowing and allowing things to just work out how they're supposed to. And yes, it takes a lot of faith. It also takes a lot of courage to not push, to not control, and have trust in the universe that we're on the right path and everything's working out in perfect divine timing, and we're all where we need to be. And so can you sit in the energy of surrender? Of not having to have it all figured out, not having to have all the answers, and just the idea of allowing and embracing the mystery. I think of children as they play, or do they have it planned out that first they're going to go on the merry-go-round for a couple of minutes and then they're going to swing? No, they just go out there and they play and they have fun. And through that fun and childlike exuberance, it flows. Think about when you were a child and some memories of when you just allowed the moment to be enough, because children do that. They don't think about their next best step or where they're going in their life. We program them to, like, what are you going to be when you grow up? Even the posters on the wall, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I'm 54 years old. And pretty much I've embraced a life with childlike exuberance. And I can honestly say I don't really have a lot of regrets. I just have experiences and memories and lessons. And yeah, I've made some wrong turns, but eventually those wrong turns led me straight back on my path. They've led me to wisdom, to many experiences where I can share of maybe what not to do or how those wrong turns turned into tower moments. But every single situation, every single moment has brought transformation, wisdom, and I've never had that grand plan, at 25, I'm going to be married. No, I married Andy on a whim. And it just felt right. I listened to my heart and I was just like, yeah, it just makes sense. And when those moments come where they're hell yeses. And yeah, I went on the greatest adventure of my life with my ex-husband, John. We met on a merchant ship. Same thing. I was in an unhappy place at school, part of the program at Merchant Marine Academy. And I just made a decision to listen to my heart. And a week later, I was living with him in New Hampshire, moved to New York, and I think in my 20s, I lived with more inhibition. I think as we age, we become a little bit more rigid, a little bit more wise. But anyway, just sit in the energy, enjoy nature, take a walk, and just let things work out. See the universe show you its magic. And as I always tell people, when you can't figure it out, ask God to take that wheel. Ask God to steer your ship for a while and just sit back, detach from the having to know, the having to control, and just enjoy the present moment. So I just took a walk. My daughter's in town. Just took a walk in West Yellowstone, and honestly, I'm just so grateful to have nature around me, to have the simplicity of life, to always show up at the best of my ability in love for all of us, and just having that just ease in my heart, and have totally let go of fear. Yeah, I have my moments when I'm like, whoa, what's going to happen? But I always come back to a sense of trust and a connection to the divine. So I hope you have a happy Tuesday. We have a new moon approaching this weekend in Gemini. We all, I hope, survive the ingress of Pluto Retrograde into Capricorn, and it is going to bring up that Saturnian energy. So try to balance the heaven, the earth, in a manner that just is balanced and flows. And I wanted to talk about a concept called ahimsa, and it's the first yama in yoga philosophy, and it means to do no harm. So when you're in a state of balance and harmony with yourself, you don't do harm to others. So let's practice that, just showing others compassion and love, non-judgment, and try not to do harm to others due to our own imbalances, or our own worries or fears, or lack of understanding of where this beautiful world is taking us. So that is my message today: non-violence, to do no harm. And when we're in a balanced state with harmony with ourselves, practicing self-love, practicing the beingness of just being in the present moment, knowing that we're powerful and capable of moving our lives forward. But we also have to realize that sometimes we have no control, and we have to let go and just let flow. I love you all. Take care. Bye.